And it looks like a close lag, but Jayson Shaw hit a perfect lag there.
Wow.
Incredible job as he's going to take the first break. This is an alternate break format, race to 7. Rack your own mandatory in this 8-ball event. What are your predictions for this match, Pete?
I think it's going to be close.
I agree.
We haven't had that many close matches here.
No. Yesterday we saw either 7-2, 7-3, or one hill match, I believe it was.
Which is unusual with the alternate breaks, but that's the way it's been. I don't think it's going to be that way this time.
No, we've got the two of the top 3 players in the house today battling it out. And I think they've fine-tuned their breaking strategies. Oh, that 5-ball was coming around to the corner pocket, got cut off by the 8. And we start off with a dry break. Now let's see what Bustamante can do on Jayson's break and see if he can get out in this rack and then start out with the break with momentum.
Well, he's got choice.
Yes, these are world rules on 8-ball. The 8-ball does not count on the break. Table is open for choice until the first intentional shot is pocketed. They are using 3-foul rule in this tournament. However, that is one thing that has been utilized on non-featured matches, but you may see it come into play today. Although at the caliber here, once ball in hand is given up the first time, the other 2 are unnecessary. Perhaps the second, but not the third.
Absolutely.
They'll figure out those racks and
he got a little straight on the 13 here. He wanted to use that to bust out the 14, but I don't think he has the angle. So he's going for the combo. And that looks a little better.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you noticed, but on AZ Billiards, there's a few. We got Upstate Al.
Yes, hello,
Shout out
Upstate
to
Al.
Upstate Al. How
Thank
are
you very much for
Nice
your
job.
support. And he does a lot for the game himself.
Yep. And also Ozilla, Gary Empey.
Old Zilla. Absolutely. He's
Give a
always in
shout
the
out
forefront.
to those guys. Doing a great job.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. All the support and help online. Attracting more people and making it known what's available to them. And Bustamante looks in decent shape. He wanted to go a little bit further on that 14 from the side and come up for the 8, but he'll be all right here. He might have to go to the long rail and out. You know, actually, he might be able to hold that cue ball.
Well, it's going for the 12 ball next, right?
I'm always missing one, aren't I? I've got to get my
Pretty
eyes
easy.
checked, Pete. Yep.
You had me fooled,
I
Ed.
didn't
You had
see-
me going. Yes, you did.
Then I retract that statement, and he was dead perfect on that 14 to get a good angle on the
Perfecto.
12 and come up for the 8.
Well, Jayson Shaw was not able to hold serve.
No.
And now it's Bustamante is leading 1-0 and breaking. And he has one hay of a break.
Absolutely. He's been known for his break and rotation games, and 8-ball's no different. You'll see that cue ball pop up and squat the table with his leg flying up in the air with all the momentum and power that he has behind his break.
And Carl Kantrowitz is here doing double duty, doing
Yes.
the time clock and taking pictures.
Yep. Photography and timekeeping. They work out. And for those just tuning in today, the first shot after the break has a 60-second shot clock. So you'll see the shot clocks around the table sitting at 40 seconds for about 20 seconds beforehand, precisely 20 seconds actually. And then the clock will begin to tick down. That's the first shot after the break. Bustamante made a ball on the break. He has possession of the table. So now he has 60 seconds and 20 seconds. The 40-second shot clock will tick down. After that, each shot is allotted 40 seconds.
And out of all the matches we covered on the featured table yesterday, we only had one foul because of the time clock.
And it was a big foul, too.
It was a big foul.
It was tough. He failed to call for his extension, and he was on the 8 ball on the opposite end of the table, frozen to the short rail. He
ended up winning the rack, though.
Yes, he did. It came back around to him, luckily, and it hurt him for a while, as that allowed his opponent to tighten up the game.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the 5 does not pass the 2. Or is it the 4? The 4 ball doesn't pass the 2. I don't think.
I'm not even going to chance it today. Yesterday, I made a mistake in the 4 and the 5, or 3, but it was the 4 this time.
But that's the 5,
Yep.
That's the 4, yes.
Yes. Can't tell from here, but I believe it does pass. Seems to be enough space through between them. Just enough. Yep.
Yeah, it must be because it's right
he
there.
positioned for it.
Yes, it did.
Yep. So 3, 2, 6, 5 it is. Am I missing any others? Nope. That's all of them. R16.
So the 8 ball doesn't go in the 2 lower pockets. It's got to go up table. Side pockets or up table.
Mm-hmm. You think he's going to come between that 8 and 14, or?
I think
Looks
so.
like it. He's got a big enough window. No real trouble there.
Yes, he did. Perfect call.
Always good to know where your cue ball is going, right?
Mm-hmm.
To that level of precision.
Nice
And
touch.
here we are. 8 ball in the side pocket. We'll put Francisco Bustamante up 2-0 over Jayson Shaw. But alternate break format gives possession to Jayson Shaw breaking.
Nicely done.
Let's see if Jayson can get back in this. And
Well, the break hurt him last time. He hit it pretty good, but nothing went.
let's see if he makes an adjustment. Do you recall where he broke from? I believe he was just a few inches off center towards the his left side of the table. Let me start off this morning by thanking a few of our sponsors here. We have Best Insurance Services out of Pennsylvania, Jab Cues and Things, which is also our tournament director here, Jose Burgos. You can check him out at jabcues.com, jabcues.com. He has all types of cues and accessories available to you there. Of course, we are here in the Simonis Arena. Simonis Cloth sponsoring all events here at Sandcastle. They're a big supporter here of Sandcastle and, of course, Hackenstad's Video Productions, broadcasting this great event and rapidly growing event. It's only in its
Good
third
news.
year
What a
here.
field. What a field we grouped this weekend.
Yeah, for only a 53 or 54 player field, we have some top quality players. As you see, Bustamante and Shaw, just 2 of them. Coming up next, Wang Can, local favorite of Frankie Hernandez. We have Phil Burford and Steve Lillis currently in a match right now on a one-loss side of the brackets. We had Michael Yednak and Gary O'Callahan just finishing up their match. And now Yednak is playing Sean Wilkie.
And Sean won decisively yesterday.
Yes. Over his good friend Matt Craw. And,
Jayson made 3 balls on the break. And looks like he's going to might get on the board.
Yeah,
Nicely
got that
done.
7 out nicely. A little further than you'd like, but he's in good shape here to come across.
Yeah, he's got the angle to come across, and he's got pockets for the 8-ball.
He's got the 6 hanging, 1 right there for the 8 perfectly. That worked out just right. That
Yeah.
7-ball.
Yeah. Nice touch.
That's very nice on that shot there. A lot of people also often run into problems catching the rail and flying outside, flying out of that corner. But he avoided touching the side rail, and
We got a match here.
2-1. No
Very
drinks here
nice.
with these guys. Very nice, the cleanly run rack. And that's one thing these players have to do. They've got to finish their rack. They've got to be able to pocket a ball on the break and hold on to that position.
Absolutely.
If you allow your opponent here at this caliber to capitalize on your mistakes, that will definitely cost you the set in a short race to 7. In this Pro-Am event, short races to 7, alternate break format has proven to be best opportunities for open speed, A-class, and world-class pros to all have an even shot.
I like it.
Now, 2 years ago, we had finalists of local Dennis Spears who won the event, and his runner-up was Sean Wilkie. So Sean Wilkie's battling Michael Yednak right now on the loser side. We may see him here on the feature table. We'll have to see how that pans out. Last year's winner, Ronnie Alcano, lives out on the West Coast still, so he wasn't able to defend his title this year around. Although this is the New Jersey State 8-Ball Championships, we've got players from all over the world here.
I didn't see Alcano play in the Ultimate 10-ball or the Southern Classic.
Yeah, he couldn't make it back over to the East Coast. He was out in California. Last I heard, at least. There's that break. Cue ball left the table by a foot. Squatted at the center table for a moment, but got kicked down.
Yeah.
He still made a ball down in the bottom top corner.
Yeah.
And there's no tie-ups here.
He looks in pretty good shape. The 12-ball here might be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, he's looking at that now. All right, here you see the 12-ball locked up with the 3. Don't know if it passes into that corner pocket.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
He must be able to pass.
It doesn't pass that 3-ball. I looked at it from 6
Yeah.
different angles. It's not going.
See, does he have a ball to break that out with?
That's what
Or
I'm
is he just
looking
going to
for.
get behind it and try to play it off the backside of the 2-ball? That's the other option.
That's an option.
He might
Of course, he may
shoot
go
this
over
15
there
right now.
Yeah.
He's got that line. As long as he doesn't get stuck behind the 7, he'll be all right.
Yep.
Yep, as you see him, low left English on the cue ball. He's going to drag the cue ball over across table, off the back rail, kick that out quite nicely. And does he get a shot is the question.
Wow.
And 7's got him blocked off from the 10 and
Well, that was the
jacked
danger.
up over the 11. I think he just might run this down the rail. I don't know if he's feeling that confident or if he wants to play it safe at this point early on in the match. It is 2-1, so this is going to be a close match. I think your prediction's coming through.
Well, it's a tough shot.
Yep. But he did get a little fortunate. 4-ball tied up with the 11 a little bit. It's clear. Goes into a couple pockets.
Well, I'm
Oh,
sure
but one, actually.
Jayson is pleased as punch to be at the table right
Yes.
now. And with an opportunity to tie the score. nice if he can get over behind the 1.
That's what he's looking to do, just drift up behind it.
Sweet
That's
shot.
exactly what he did. You can't hit it any better than that.
No, sir.
That was a nice, clean shot. Now, Jayson first hit the scene as a tremendous ball pocketer, and he had all this tremendous firepower, which he still has. But I've seen him grow in the last year with his cue ball control, his thought process, his familiarity with American games. And
You just jinxed him, Eddie. Got dead out of line.
well, I want to show that I still got the power of the jinx.
He's calling a 3-ball. Oh, wee babe.
Well, you know Bustamante is my idol, so
Oh.
I had to put the jinx out there. Only if it were that easy, right? Only if this were true. Now, each man is in total control of his own game. There's no defense side of this game. If you allow him an opportunity at the table upon your mistake, don't expect to get back. They've just got to do their part when they step up, and I see a little struggling on both sides in this rack.
I'm sure he would have liked something a little better.
Yeah. Now, if that 11 goes on the side, he might just play the 11 on the side, go up and down for the 10, stop for the 8. I think if he just stops on that same side of the 10 ball where he is now, he has a clear line at that 8 in the side pocket. And again, I didn't notice the 9 ball sitting over there. I think I need to change my position on this monitor here. I can
Well,
get a little clear.
he's got a shot on his 10 ball with an angle to get back, but it's not an easy shot.
Yeah, I think he was trying to squeeze up on this side of the 9 ball to shoot it down up table. But he's all right.
Very nicely done.
He recovered very well there. Nice little stop shot. 8 ball corner pocket. Here, I'll mark the pocket for him.
There you go. He's marking the pocket. You really are familiar
There
with
we
this
are.
game, aren't you?
That's just a lucky guess. All right, Bustamante goes up 3-1 over Jayson Shaw. Had a couple chances to tie it up at 2.
And it's Jason's break.
It's far from out of this race.
Oh, yeah.
Although it is a short race to 7, it will be a fight.
But it shows you how much pressure is on each and every shot.
Absolutely.
In a
At this
short
caliber,
race, yeah.
one mistake is a loss. There's a high flying cue ball off
Yeah.
that break. Got out of the way of everything, but unfortunately
He did
another.
make a ball in
Did
the
he?
side, yes.
Okay, I missed that.
At the
Yep,
last
okay.
second, it dropped in the side, and low balls look good for him. I think that's the way he's going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got 3 pockets hanging blocked by low balls. Nice easy layout with a 2 and a 6 before the 8.
Yeah.
It's funny how terminology has changed over time. This game started out as stripes and solids, but as you become more familiar, you know which one are the high numbered balls and the lower numbered balls, and call high and low. And I don't think
We
stripes
should
and
put that
solids is
as
used.
a question to the chat
Yeah.
chat room. How many people refer to it as stripes and solids and highs and lows?
I'd be willing to
Should
say
look at
very
it.
few. But very few now. As you become more familiar with the game, You play with people at the same level and same familiarity of the game.
Very nice work done by Jayson. All right, so here we go. It's 3-2, favor of Francisco, and he's breaking. I know in the amateur leagues where I played in California, I played in the BCA leagues, they mostly said highs and lows. Very seldom that I hear stripes or solids.
Yeah, I have a local tap league team. Travel around from the bars and the bar boxes, and they come here. I hear them using the same terminology as well, high and low.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on all levels, amateur to pro, high and low. Bustamante taking the table. Let's see if he can pocket another ball in the break, as he did last time, but do better with the run out. Close match indeed this is, 3-2. Rack number 6, cue ball plants in the middle. And does he make a ball?
He did not.
He's trying to will that 13
He
ball
almost
in,
willed it in. Well, this could even things out a little bit, because Jayson came up with the first dry break, and now Bustamante came up with a dry break. And Jayson might feel he can get back in this match. If he can win this game, it'll be 3-3, and he's breaking. That was a nice break, though. It was unfortunate that nothing went in.
Yes. Another thing that has developed out of Jayson Shaw in the last year that I've noticed is that he's toned down his game a bit to have a more controlled, slower, well-paced game about him, or well-paced demeanor at the table.
He has been doing well.
He has been doing very well in this short year. Has it even been a year?
Just about. I think just about.
From East to West Coast, he has definitely made a name for himself here in the U.S. And also, what a great young gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
For someone of his age, he has years beyond in intelligence and mannerisms.
Glasgow, Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Ball in the side pocket, ties
And
it up.
he was playing snooker at 5 years old.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Helps a bit.
3 games each. 3 apiece. Jayson Shaw breaking. Yeah, we got to see some great European players here. Jayson Shaw, Phil Burford is here.
Mm-hmm.
Darren Appleton isn't here, but his table is here.
His table is here, yes.
And when he was here, he played great.
He played great on the 10-footer, on the 9-footer before that.
Didn't matter.
Didn't matter. I still remember when we had the challenge match between Appleton and Mika Immonen.
What a match
The
that
two
was.
U.S. Open back-to-back winners. I
Great
think the last
match.
one that did that was Nick Varner back in, 78?
Yeah.
And since then, Mika did it. And then right after Mika, Appleton does it.
Yeah.
So we had them battle it out here. And that was on the Diamond Pro-Am. Actually, that was the white tag version of the table. Now this is a blue tag, latest edition of the Diamond Pro-Am table, the K55 cushions.
That match went to the hill, even though it was alternate breaks, etc. It went to the hill.
Went to the hill.
And Darren won after Immonen was ahead like 12-6 or 12-7.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He got stuck on the hill, and one tough 5-ball rattled the pocket. And ever since then, Appleton had the opportunity to come through, and what a fighter he was.
Yeah, great stuff.
I believe that DVD's available in the Yankee Stats collection.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to look that up. Maybe we can get that up on the screen later for those to watch.
Well, Jayson had a good break there and made a ball. He's got a shot, and the score is tied 3-3. Race to 7. Boy, he's close to his work there. Nicely done. Well, he's right in the middle of the patch there. He's got many options, and he shouldn't have any problem here.
I don't want to say anything to put the jinx on him again.
And we appreciate your not saying anything, Ed.
No problem.
Jayson Shaw, what a work of art.
Nice, clean shooting here.
Absolutely.
This 8-ball puts him up by 1, 4-3. Jayson Shaw over Francisco Bustamante. Bustamante taking the table, and let's see if his break can help him here.
Yeah.
Came up
Well,
dry
we
last
got a
time.
match here. Now, Francisco's been playing well, but he came up dry on the last break, and
That did even things out here. Jayson Shaw was able to capitalize upon
Yeah.
that dry break, and it's the one thing Busty doesn't want to do here again. He's got to tie it back up, pocket a ball, and hope he has no problems. Cue ball was about to stop. It got kicked by the 7, but he made that 12 ball.
he did
Or
make it.
13, I can't tell. 12. It was that striped pink ball.
Yeah, and I think he likes the stripes from here. What do you think?
I agree.
Got a shot
He can
on
get
the
that 11 out,
and
and
he
then
comes down.
everything else is all open and short work and nice and clean, easy position for the 8. We were talking about pattern play yesterday, and those that play straight pool versus rotation players and just the common 8-ball player. And I noticed a lot of people work a common pattern, and you'll see that with Bustamante and Shaw here. But in our next match, saw Wang Can, the phenom out of China, called him the Asian sensation sweeping the nation.
Great player.
He had a different style and technique to his play, and we were both wrong here with Bustamante taking the high balls.
Wow.
I don't know what
We
he
were.
likes about the low.
Yeah, we have to admit, we thought he'd take the high ones. He took the low ones, and he'll get to Scotland before us.
Yeah. That's a good one, Pete. I don't get it. That lined up nice and clean. 5-ball comes out for the corner.
He stays right down on the shot, even if it looks very simple. He stays down on it until it stops rolling.
It's a great habit to get into.
Yeah.
When that ball goes kerplunk in the pocket, then you're allowed to stand up at the earliest. See, a lot of people yesterday made that mistake. They were jumping up on their shots and throwing off their aim by doing so. Just a split second of patience is all it takes between pocketing and missing a ball. Long, steady bridge there. Nice, clean stroke. Sends that 8-ball confidently into that corner pocket. Ties it back up, 4 apiece, and a close race it is indeed.
What a match to start out this day. Great match. Great stuff. Good time to point out, talking about the straight pool, that next weekend we will have the AccuStats Make It Happen straight pool event, and everybody's excited about it. And we still have time for those of you who are interested. We got a great package, 20 DVDs. There it is on the screen. Thank you, Jimmy. We got Mika Immonen, Oliver Ortman, Thorsten Holman, Ralph Souquet, and Danny Harriman. Straight pool players, all
What
of them.
an incredible,
and they could break records. We don't know
group that
what's
is.
going to happen, but you got to tune in.
Right. I believe they're playing a double round robin, 75-point match.
Pressure on every shot. It's going to be great. Great
anyone
stuff.
can take that.
Oh, yeah. We're looking forward to it, and you can still be a part of the Make It Happen. Just give Pat a ring at AccuStats, 1-800-828-0397. Ooh, nice break by Jayson.
Right. Made a ball in the side pocket. Another one, 3 ball goes down the side, and the 1 covers it. No.
What do you like here, Ed?
Kind of like the low balls, only because that 1 ball is blocking that pocket. You can't get to it right now. Unless, I don't know if the 9 ball fits past that. He might be able to play it off the inside of the 1.
Well, the 14 ball for sure is tied up here.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
14's tied up. You got the 7-2 ball. They both go in that corner pocket. I definitely like the low solids.
Yeah.
Look at that stroke. You see?
A stroke.
That ability gives you the option on that shot to play the 1 and come back out center table for another shot, or the common player might have played the combo on that shot without that ability to send the cue ball down table and draw back up. But Jayson has the powerful stroke to do that, and straight. I think he is the strongest ball pocketer here in this field. We have Bustamante, we have Wang Can. We have a lot of great players.
Phil Burford.
Phil Burford is a very good ball pocketer as well. But Jayson Shaw, something about him is just a little step up above the rest.
Well, he's a left-handed player, and you know they always have an edge.
Well, of course, pool tables are made for the left-handed player.
Very nice play.
And you'll notice a glove on his right hand there, on his bridge hand.
Yeah.
He actually just picked that up today.
Uh-oh.
They're in a little trouble there, but he's going to have to play the bank. Cross side is the call.
Well, he didn't want to do that.
I don't think he'll have a problem. Fires it in.
Beautifully done.
Yep.
Wow.
Short
Takes the
table
lead.
banks are pretty much granted like a straight-in shot.
Wow.
These guys.
For them,
Up
it
by
is
1 again. Jayson Shaw over Francisco Bustamante.
5-4.
Again, the New Jersey State 8-Ball Championships overrun by people from all over the world. And we welcome them in.
Oh, it's
It
great
is
to
an
see
open
everybody
event.
here.
Absolutely. I have to commend those that came out and competed yesterday in a 53-player field.
Yeah.
A lot of local favorites.
And they got a chance to play these great players that they would never play.
Absolutely.
You know, cheap.
Yes, C and D class players got in for $50, and you're guaranteed 2 sets to 7. So with this double elimination format, for $25 to play Bustamante or Shaw or Burford or Wang Can, there's never going to be that opportunity again.
And get a picture taken too, and then I mean, really, what's better than that?
An
Put it on your
autograph?
Facebook page.
Oh, there you
and
go.
everything.
Let everybody know. This is where I am. Well, that's one thing I hope that we can continue doing is giving more exposure to the common players too, professionals of this caliber, so they can know, because the players really need to be recognized. And in this sport, they're all struggling here in this country to get that recognition that they may have in Asia or Europe, where pool is a more supported and more organized sport, not just a game.
Great break by Bustamante.
He's pocketed a ball. It's possession of the table. No balls tied up. Let's see what he takes here. Looks like he's going to take the low balls.
He's looking at the low balls. Of course, he fooled us last time.
Yes. It's still early, though. We're on a pool player schedule and just waking up here. he get out enough away from the 7? He did.
Perfect.
He was trying to lean that one over. He saw his head tilting. Come on, past the 7. He doesn't want to have any uncomfortable positions to deal with. Have total control, but he's still not satisfied with that.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to come a couple inches further.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's smiling and laughing. Look at him. You can see his face. He's chuckling.
He's got the 3 ball, but I guess he wanted a better, more of an angle on it.
Yeah, he can wind up being stuck. He doesn't want to really have to punch the ball in to come out. Now he's called for his extension, another 40 seconds. Each player is allowed to have 1 extension per rack. And this is the right time to take it here. He wants to map things out properly, take his time, just pocket the 3, come out, and adjust his plan there.
Yeah, I'd like to put a question out to the chat room. Does anyone think that the shot clock has any effect on the game? Do they like the shot clock? We like it.
Oh, we love it. I don't see why anyone would be opposed to it unless they themselves are under the pressure of a shot clock there. And there's always controversy and conversation about players taking too long to rack. People even want a shot clock on the rack, which I'm not opposed to.
No.
If there's a legitimate issue with the table or the spot not racking properly, that's fine. But on all televised events and streams, you're on a feature table which is fresh and clean, so there really shouldn't be any issues rack.
Yeah.
Now we see a shot clock is great. Shot clock destroyed Wong. Well, as we see one
Mikey
of our
Wong.
players, Michael Wong, the time bandit.
Yeah, he has
great
a rep.
guy,
He
nice
has
guy.
a rep.
Has a rep for being a slower player, and he was definitely under the gun. He could not get into a groove and rhythm that he normally. He does have a rhythm. It's just a very slow march, maybe an 8-beat count, and it kills the opponent in the chair.
Yeah.
So the shot clock has things at least moving at a steady pace for everybody, which is more than ample enough time with 40 seconds. I believe Matchroom Sports in Europe has an official shot clock of 35 seconds on 8-ball. That's what I'm told by the players that play out there. So an extra 5 seconds on the shot, plus it's a Pro-Am, gives them a little bit extra time on the shot.
Yeah.
Bustamante here, jacked up, fires that ball, had a little bit extra help from 13, 12, one of them, can't tell the colors, 13 it is. Open bridge, long stroke, 8 balls down in the corner, and we're tied once again.
This is what we wanted.
Absolutely, your prediction is true. It is a tight,
and Jayson breaking. You got to hold your serve.
For the last 2 racks they have.
You got to hold, yeah.
Coming to you live this morning out of Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. You're watching us via AccuStats Video Productions. And we are here in the Simonis Arena. Thank you very much to all of our sponsors. A1 Simonis, Aramith Balls, Jab Cues and Things, Best Insurance Services, and all of you for your support.
Absolutely.
It takes a collaborative effort for all of us to do our part. So thank you for those that were in the chat room yesterday and today, wiping the coal out of their eyes and logging right back in. You see a lot of common names back in there again. Everyone driving back out here from out of state, and those staying in hotels in the area to come back for day 2. Thank you very much for all of your support.
Jayson Shaw about to break in the 11th rack. And the score is tied 5-5.
I have a prediction here. I don't want to say anything. That might be a problem. Nope. He was able to avoid the side pocket there, and there's the ball.
Yeah.
Something about that side pocket was going to be powerful here.
Well, the balls are spread.
And so I've noticed that he's breaking from that opposite side of the table and hitting him pretty full in the face. Either the cue ball or an object ball go in that side pocket on that break from that location. A lot of people are discussing the player's choices from the break on the 8-ball.
Yeah, I like the lows here.
Yep. So does Jayson. Yeah, very limited. Only for the.
When I shoot left-handed, we're like twins. People can't tell us apart. You know, it's
kind of like
unbelievable how our strokes are
oh,
almost
absolutely,
identical.
just like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie Twins, identical.
Exactly. Yeah, it looks like he's got a play to 6. Yeah, play to 3, to 5, to 6, then the 8. Gonna take a closer look, make sure he gets the right angle. Nicely done.
He gets up, readjusts. If you're not comfortable and you don't see that shot, make sure you do the same thing.
I like that.
Nice little touch there. 8-ball side pocket. He holds on to his break. And the lead.
6 games to 5.
He's on the hill.
The thrill of the hill. I don't know. Did either one of these guys play Eddie Cohen in the first round? Because he
I
usually
don't
puts
recall.
somebody in dead punch. You know,
He puts them in dead punch?
Dead punch, and they both look great.
He gives them the opportunities, you're saying?
Justin Hall won the bank pool at the Southern Classic. He won the 1 pocket, and he gets into the 9-ball, and he plays Eddie the first match. He beats him 7-0, put him dead in punch.
He strikes fear into his opponents or just has them so relaxed. I don't know which of the two it is. They have no worries. They can just free
If I
stroke.
was the coach, I would hire Eddie just to come in so my player could play him. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, Bustamante breaking from the same spot. He gets kicked by the 6
Gets
ball.
kicked. I didn't see anything go. You?
Nothing goes. Nothing goes. We've got a big cluster down
Uh-oh.
by the cue ball. The 8, 15, and 1.
Yeah, there's nothing
There's
easy
a
about this rack.
Tough rack here. You're going to see some safety play here, I believe.
Well,
Yeah. Jason's happy to be at the table, but there's no easy task in front of him.
no. The 11 ball's a problem. The 4 ball's a problem, no matter what you take.
I believe that's the 13 there. As you're looking in the high end of the table in that cluster.
What
we
is this
have,
one here?
That is the
12?
12. That's my trouble. No, yep, that's
Yeah.
the 12.
That is the 13.
That's the ball I have trouble with here. All right, so he's going to take the high balls, the striped group. I was speaking with the players earlier, yesterday. They were coming to me saying, you know, what's the deal with this dry break? One of the players posed the question to me. I said, yeah, it's been coming into play quite a bit this tournament. Great caliber players, but all having trouble with the break and 8-ball. I guess they're just not accustomed to it, as 8-ball is not as popular on the pro circuit or open circuit. They've been playing a lot of rotation, and now 10-ball is in the foreground, and they're using their 10-ball break on an 8-ball rack, which is great on a 7-foot table, where the geometry of the table and physics allow those balls to drop like nothing. But on a 9-foot regulation table, that distance does make a big difference, as they're just happy to make 1 ball. Now, Jayson Shaw had that other break with 3 balls in a break. That doesn't happen often.
Well, he missed the shot, and Bustamante is at the table. And again, it's not an easy table.
No, not
He called
whatsoever.
for his extension.
Yeah, you'll see an additional 40 seconds put on the clock.
And he's banking the 4.
Yep. He called the 4-ball cross side.
This is like do or die.
Yeah, this is tough here. If he can protect the cue ball at the same time, just see, he froze him up perfect.
Yeah.
See what he did there?
Yes, I
He
did.
froze him against the ball, locked it up. He left himself a shot on the 7 in case he missed.
Good call.
He was covered either way. And that's the beauty of 8-ball, when you can use strategies and two-way shots and
I love
things
8-ball.
of the sort. 8-ball is a beautiful game. I wish it had more of a presence on the Open and Pro circuit. It is the most common game. He was expecting to pass the side pocket on there, but he's got plenty of options he can rework the table with.
He's got work to do. Talking about
Curious to see
rework,
if the
rework, he's got work.
he's got work indeed. I'm just curious to see if that 1 ball goes past the 15 in the corner pocket. I believe it does.
It does.
Just check the monitor for it. Your viewers at home are seeing
I know he didn't want to be on
the
the
1 ball
rail.
does go, and you think he's going to take care of that after the 5.
But he would have had a lot more options if it was just an inch off the rail. You can only hit the top of that cue.
He wanted to follow this up. Oh, he's going to take the 2 first. Okay.
Played it well. Oh,
Ouch.
hit the point. And what a break it is for Jayson.
That's a huge
He
break
is
here.
on the
He can
hill.
take the win. That's the worst thing Bustamante could have seen right there.
Yeah, but he's still got work. This is not a gimme.
No, well, he's got the 15 goes clear.
Yeah.
The 1 was more of a problem than the 15 there.
And the 8-ball doesn't go in the pocket that the 1 blocks. So he's got to be on that side of the 8-ball.
And he just
Very
got
close to
himself
his
up
work
on a
here.
9, but he'll just have to have one option only.
Yeah.
And that's that 13 ball.
Well struck. Gave himself some room. He's got the good angle. Very nicely done. Jayson Shaw on the hill, on the 8, and on the way to another win. Beautiful play.
Nice. Great
Very
victory
nice.
here for Jayson Shaw as he advances in the winner's side, sending Bustamante to the 1-loss side. Great match right here. Your prediction was right, Pete. 7-5, Jayson Shaw over Francisco Bustamante. A very tight race here to 7. Stay tuned as we come back with the Asian sensation, Wang Can.
Wow.
Runner-up in the Ultimate 10-Ball Championship.
I like to
meet
call him
imminent.
Wang Wow Can.
Wang Wow Can.
He is a wow.
How about Sure as a middle name? Wang Sure Can.
Sure can.
Wang Can will be accompanied by local player Frankie Hernandez, local
Right.
pro out of New York. I'll say local
Who's
compared
here
to
with
China.
his son? His son
He's
is
here
here
with
with
his son,
support?
a very talented young man, trying to break into the entertainment industry. Great little singer. I think he's
Yeah.
like maybe 9 years old or so, and
Beautiful.
very talented.
Beautiful. Good to see
He
him.
came out to support his father, and what a great actor. They're very tight.
Yeah, we got a
Frankie's
nice
a good
crowd
dad.
here today. A lot of family, a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people came out to support. We have the Filipino crew here supporting Bustamante, as they always do, and lots of friends there, local players, and Daniel Degat,
Daniel,
and
great
a
people.
lot of his friends with him. Noel Bensurto, personal friend of mine, which introduced me to the Filipinos years ago. Longtime friend. A lot of enthusiasts from all over the state with an hour-plus ride all came out early this morning to watch the finals here. So once again, as you see on your screen there, Wang Can and Frankie Hernandez. 2013 New Jersey State 8-Ball Championships coming to you from Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey.
I see Scotty B there in the chat room there. I'm surprised he's not in this tournament. He was playing pretty good last week.
Well, he is a working
Hi,
man,
Scotty.
so I don't know if he can get away from the job quite enough.
Work.
But if the wife is next to you and listening, please let him out.
Let him out. All right, we'll be
Yes.
back then, huh?
All right, we'll be back in just a few minutes. You'll see the players warming up, and then the match will be starting momentarily.